Welcome back, YouTubers, sports fans across the nation. This your boy Turtle, and this is my show, So You Think You Know Sports. And today, I'm gonna bring y'all a little draft recap. The NBA draft was yesterday, so we're gonna give you a little draft recap. I got Carlos Creighton with the Uneducated Sports Talk Network. Come on in here, Carlos.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, much love, much respect, y'all. Hey, big things coming to the Uneducated Network. I'm excited to be on this show. So You Think You Know Sports. My man Craig Turtle Jones holding it down for you boys. So it's all good. It's all love.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're gonna jump right into it, y'all. I brought him on because I felt like he was a little, he's all around on the sports. He's on all the sports, and so I feel like I needed a little bit of help on this one. So I brought in a little guest for y'all. Y'all know I'm primarily football, so we got somebody with a little bit of expertise on it.
That's right.
All right. Number one draft pick was Markelle Fultz. I think we all knew that was going to happen. Lonzo Ball was two with the Los Angeles Lakers. Jayson Tatum was number 3 with the Boston Celtics. Josh Jackson was number 4, went to the Phoenix Suns. DeAaron Fox went to Sacramento. That was a pick traded from Philly. Jonathan Isaac went to Orlando. Lauri Markkanen, power forward, went to Minnesota. The pick was actually traded to Chicago by way of the Jimmy Butler trade. We'll touch on that in a few moments. Number 8 was Frank Ntilikina.
Don't nobody know his last name.
I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it. Somebody tell me how to pronounce it. He's from France, but he went to New York. And number 9 is Dennis Smith. He went to Dallas. Number 10 is Zach Collins. He went to Sacramento. That pick will be traded to Portland. All right, and like we said, we knew Markelle Fultz was going to the Philadelphia 76ers. They kind of been saying that all along. Once they traded for it, we kind of knew that was gonna happen.
Exactly.
Lonzo Ball. I think Lonzo is gonna make the Lakers great immediately. But what you make of his dad saying they're going to playoffs in the first season?
I've always said his dad's a side character, a side show, in a good way though.
Yeah.
Not saying that. Look, we need more guys like that in the room.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
He's been talking this for 20 years, but you're just not putting a microphone in my face. So I mean,
he says it every time.
Every time
he stays true to that. And number 6, number 7, Lauri Markkanen.
Lauri Markkanen.
He was picked by Minnesota. That pick will be traded to Chicago. Minnesota just got a stud.
Right.
They just got a stud, and they just created a baby big 3. That's what I'm dubbing it. Y'all heard it here first. Y'all heard it here first. I'm calling it the baby big 3. It's Karl Anthony Towns, Wiggins, and Jimmy Butler, man. What you think about that, man?
I said it's highway robbery. Highway robbery. God. You get Jimmy Butler for the 7th overall pick, Chris Dunn and Zach LaVine, who just had a bad ACL injury. Like, that's highway robbery. They wanted to get rid of him so bad, but the good thing is...
And they also picked up the number 16th pick from him as well, so they still was able to get a pick.
Yeah, so you got a pick out of it as well, so it was highway robbery. But at the same time, rumors saying that was the best trade fit for Chicago.
Other than any player pick, that was the best move in general.
Yeah, exactly.
That was the best move in general. Yeah, I think, like I said, Jimmy Butler's gonna make them great immediately. Gonna make them a better team immediately.
They have to be the playoffs.
I mean, and here's the thing, though. Even with that said, they playing in such a tough conference.
Right.
To where you gotta kind of accumulate all the pieces you can. You know, and whenever you got that powerhouse sitting at the throne up there, it's kind of hard to knock them off, man.
I give them 5th, 6th seed somewhere, but if they get that, that's a win for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
No doubt.
They only get better.
They're gonna only get better at this point.
It shows you with the way the NBA's gone.
And the Sixers, I like the Markelle. You pair Markelle with Ben Simmons. And what's the center?
You get Joel Embiid,
Joel,
and then
I mean,
if they can trade him.
This is the new thing. This is gonna be the new trend. A baby big 3 is gonna be the new trend. It's the
new trend. If this works out, the new trend is gonna be we're going to lose on purpose, and we're gonna tell you guys we're gonna lose on purpose now. just so that we know in 4 or 5 years, if we can get it all together,
it's gonna mesh.
It's gonna mesh. If it works out.
If it all comes, as the saying goes for Philly, if you trust the process, you know.
Now, if it doesn't work, people will scrap it and throw it away.
Yeah,
if it doesn't work.
But I mean, that's history repeating itself all over, though. You know, we seen that a time, you know, again and again. Just to give you guys a recap of who that was. Number 2 was Lonzo Ball going to the Lakers. I mean,
he makes them better.
I think he makes the Lakers better. I think he makes the Lakers better. I wouldn't go so far as to say playoffs immediately. But in the event that they do, I'd be more inclined to say a supporting cast was there to help him as well.
Exactly.
They already dealt Timothy Mozgov.
Right.
So they've already made some chances to change. I'm saying this in the future tense that they'll get a Paul George or possibly a Carmelo Anthony. And
that's what it's all about.
That's what I'm saying. So don't think that the Lonzo Ball pick in itself will get them to the playoffs. I don't think that the Lonzo Ball pick in itself will get them to the playoffs, but I do think that if they add those pieces with the Lonzo Ball, that they're well on their way.
I mean, don't look. This is the same dad that said that he was going to win the national tournament for UCLA.
Yeah.
What he does, he was going number 1 overall. So
what I think he does is he creates. I think he creates. What's it called? Like he kind of generates a buzz. He kind of generates a buzz a little bit.
You like that? It's refreshing now.
And sometimes it is refreshing. Yeah. Sometimes it can come off as a bit annoying, you know. And sometimes we like it. I can tell you now, if Lonzo ends up coming out and playing great, that merchandise gonna be flying off the shelf, you know.
That big baller brand.
I'm gonna have a big baller hat. I'll give me a big baller hat. I tell you that.
You buy the shoes? You can buy the shoes?
The shoes are $4.95. It's a little steep for me.
I'm good right now.
I mean,
I'll wait.
You know, I could probably pull it off, but you know, man, he gonna have to put up some dang on numbers for those shoes to come off the shelf.
I need triple those off the bat.
Then I mean, he got his sliders at 200 or something, man. Just Jimmy Butler traded to the Minnesota Timberwolves, makes them a better team immediately.
Right.
Lonzo Ball drafted by the Lakers, pending the players that they pick with him.
Right.
It could make them a better team. It could not. You know, it could certainly go one way or the other. That's the point of the drafts, so to speak. You know, that is the point of the drafts. I like the Jimmy Butler trade overall this weekend. Probably was the more impactful thing. The Dwight Howard trade. We didn't even talk on the Dwight Howard trade.
No, we didn't. No.
Dwight Howard was traded to.
Traded to Charlotte.
He was traded to Charlotte for Charlotte.
Atlanta's trying to rebuild.
You know, they was really just trying to offload him. They was really just trying to offload him.
Take him somewhere. We don't want him.
That's kind of how Phil Jackson kind of trying to do right now.
We haven't talked about the whole entire draft, but I think the whole steal of the draft, you're talking about the straight drafted players. You're talking about the steal. I think Malik Monk from Kentucky going to Charlotte at number 11. He dropped about 5 or 6 spots where he should have been a top 8 pick, but just the way the draft went, he was number 11. That's a steal for Charlotte. Athleticism with Dwight Howard, Kemba Walker, you never know where Charlotte goes. So in the East, anyone can make it big in the East.
Anybody, and you're fighting against that powerhouse in LeBron James.
But it's all about getting better.
As long as you're getting better, and that's why I said I was surprised that that Boston didn't keep the number 1 pick and go for Markelle Fultz and to add to the powerhouse. You know,
you want to, but I like the fact they want to keep it. He's a guard. He's a small guard. You got Isaiah Thomas. You got Avery Bradley. You got those guys. You don't want that anymore. You want a guy who can defend the wing and also score. You get Jayson Tatum. They could have got Josh Jackson, but at the same time, Jackson can't really score. So Jayson Tatum is the best pick for them guys.
Yeah. Well, guys, this is my guy Carlos Creighton. Again, he's with the Uneducated Sports Talk Show.
Check me out.
Check it out. Go. I'll put a link in the description, and I'll put a link at the end of the video for you guys to go check out. Make sure you give us a like, comment, and subscribe. Go to Carlos's channel. Give him a like, comment, subscribe. We're trying to build a brand here. We're basically like the Big Baller brand. You know, no pun intended.